Okay, today is April 23rd, and we are talking about the surface area of pyramids and cones today. So here are the two formulas that we're going to be using. So pyramid, so you have your lateral area, which again is everything but the base, and then surface area includes the base. And then same thing for cone. So cone, you have your lateral area, and then the surface area, which includes your base, which is a circle. Okay. So what I did just to save time is just put the formulas and I highlighted the bases. Okay, so this one is a square pyramid, and I know that because the base is a square. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to find the area of the base, which in this case is just 8 times 8, which is 64. Okay, L stands for my slant height. Okay, and they will usually give it to you. If they don't give it to you, we'll talk about how to find it. But for now, it's just 11.7. And then P, same as the other day. It's the perimeter of the base. So I just do 8 plus 8 plus 8. Or I'm just going to do 8 times 4 in this case, which is 32. All right, and then I just plug that straight into my calculator. And I'm going to get 251.2 meters squared. Okay. All right, so number 2. So this time it's a rectangular pyramid. Okay. Actually, it's still a square pyramid. Sorry, I read it wrong. My base is 16 by 16. So my area of the base is 16 times 16, which is 256. My perimeter of the base is 16 times 4, which is 64. Okay, and this is one of the instances when they do not give me my slant height. But I am able to find it. Okay, so I'm going to actually draw my slant height in. You call it L. Okay, and if you notice now, I have a right triangle. Okay, so I have to use Pythagorean theorem. So this is 3, this is half, so that's going to be 8. So I'm going to use Pythagorean theorem to find that missing slant height. So that's going to be 3 squared plus 8 squared is equal to L squared. So I get 73 is equal to L squared. So L is equal to 8.5. Okay, and then I plug this into my calculator. And I get 528 feet squared. Okay. Number 3, it's a triangular pyramid. Okay. So I'm going to find the area of the base first, just because I think that's a good starting point for us. Okay, so area of the base, our base is a triangle, so that formula is 1/2 base times height. Okay, my base is 10. And my height, they tell us, is 8.7. And that gets me 43.5. Okay, my slant height, they give it to us, it's 6.7. And then the perimeter of my base, so it's 10 plus 10 plus 10. It's an equilateral triangle, so that's 30. Okay, plug that in, and I get 144 inches squared. All right, number 4. So this time it is a cone. Okay, and I already written the formula for you guys. So this is my radius. That 11.4, that is my slant height for this case. And then I just plug everything in. So I have pi times 7 squared plus pi times 7 times 11.4. Plug it straight into my calculator, and it's about 404.64 meters squared. Okay. All right, so let's look at our next cone. This time they give us the diameter, so my radius is going to be half of that, which is 13.5. But pi times 13.5 squared plus pi times 13.5 times L, which is 32.9. Okay, plug that straight into your calculator and you get 1,967.89 millimeters squared. Okay, number 6. Okay, this one, they do not give me my radius. Okay, however, I can figure it out using Pythagorean theorem. So if I draw in a triangle, so here's one side, I'm going to draw this in right here. Okay, so now you'll have a right triangle to find our radius. Okay, well, this is my hypotenuse, so I'm going to do r squared plus 25.2 squared is equal to 27.3 squared. So I get r squared plus 635.04 is equal to 745.29. R squared equals 110.25, so r is going to equal 10.5. Okay, and then I can go in and solve for the surface area. So I'm going to do pi times 10.5 squared plus pi times 10.5 times L, which is 27.3. Okay, plug it in, and it's 1,246.9 inches squared. Okay, we got 2 more. So this next one, we have 2 shapes. So our first shape is a cone, and we're only going to take the lateral area because the bottom is not showing. Okay, so that's just pi r L. Okay, so it's going to be pi. My radius is going to be 17 times 20. I'm going to leave this in terms of pi right now, so I'm going to call this 340 pi. Okay, and then I'm going to do the lateral area of the cylinder and only one of the bases. Okay, because the top base is, again, it's hidden, you don't see it, so you can't count it. Okay, so I have 2 pi times 17 times the height of the cylinder, which is 12, plus pi times 17 squared. Okay, well, if I do 2 pi times 17 times 12, that's 408 pi, plus, I'm going to do 17 squared, so that's 289 pi. Add them together, and I get 697 pi. Okay, and then I'm going to add these 2 to get total area. Okay, and I get 3,257.83 meters squared. Okay, and then the last one, the roof on a shed is a square-based pyramid. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that. So to draw a square pyramid, you start with a triangle. Okay, and then you slant backwards, connect the dots so it kind of looks like a square, and then just draw in your dashed line. So obviously it doesn't have to be perfect, but it gives y'all an idea. If the base has a side length of 10, so remember it's a square, so they're all 10. I'm going to go ahead and highlight the base too. And the slant height is 9.4 feet, so L is equal to 9.4. Find the area of the roof. Okay, well, if it's a roof, guys, it doesn't have, you don't cover the roof on the bottom. So it just wants lateral area. So that's 1/2 9.4 times the perimeter of the base, which is 40. And that's 188 feet squared. All right.